This has been in talks for a while, but they're planning to bring Mega Man to the big screen. I
Stage two,
think that
guys, Mega Man.
yeah, stage two, the Mega Man the movie. When there's very little information out about it right now, at least that I found. I don't know if you found anything extra. It's pretty. We don't know if it's. I don't think that I saw if it was going to be live action. It probably will be, just because that's what they tend to do.
Yeah,
Um,
it's live action, man, for sure.
oh, okay.
I do have that info. So a few things first. For those of you guys who don't know who Mega Man is, I mean, it will be strange because man, Mega Man is like a classic. Basically, most of our channel
Icon.
is based on Mega Man references.
Yeah, true. Yes.
I see that little doll over there as well, Chris. So imagine, like, we are into
man.
Mega Man for sure. So Mega Man has been around since 1987, man. That was when the first Mega Man game came out on the NES. And the last game came out. Oh, there you go. Beautiful, bro. Beautiful. The last game came out
covered in Mega Man stuff up here.
on 2018, Mega Man 11. And,
Yeah.
And we still can't get enough. So it's really cool to see the Blue Bomber actually making the jump to live action. But I have to say, and I will discuss this with you, Chris, I'm a little bit concerned. Like always, when it comes to movie franchise, they're trying to move from video game to live action. It hasn't worked that well for many movies, but we had seen recent advancements. Like I can mention the Pikachu Detective movie was okay. It wasn't horrible. And we had the Sonic movie, which, surprise, it was good. I mean, it was, to me as a fan, it was decent. I saw it and said, okay, I don't hate this. I can watch this again, and I'm going to watch the second one because I'm liking this. So what do you think? Do you think that this movie is going to have the same amount of luck that those movies, or do you think they might be tanking again another franchise?
They're tanking that shit, man. I am I'm terrified.
Energy tank, by the way.
I'm terrified. Mega Man is my number one. I don't collect much, but I mean, Mega Man's my favorite video game. The character himself is cool. I have Mega Man comics. I have Mega Man books. I've played all of the games. Mega Man's my guy, man. So if they do it poorly, it's just going to be such a shot in the foot. Like it's going to be such a bummer. And versus what I'll kind of say about like what you were just saying with Detective Pikachu and Sonic is that I'm hoping studios are taking this and learning, because to me, so Detective Pikachu and Sonic are both kind of the same movie where it's sort of a buddy cop. They just sort of put a human character in, and then they take a nostalgic character that we love, and then they make a movie out of it. Sonic was passable and very fun, and the writers did a lot of amazing little Easter eggs for hardcore fans.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was a good buddy comedy. It was really good, and Sonic was fun in it. But I mean, it just, I hate to say it, but there's some criticisms you can have with Sonic. And I know definitely when we all first saw it, I think we had some rose-colored glasses because it didn't suck, and I think most of us thought it was going to suck. But
my expectation when I saw that movie were really low, and I got surprised. So, talking about this movie, man, I don't know. What do you want to see? How do you want them to tackle this? Like, because there's a few Mega Man stories that you can grab into. There's Mega Man X, or do you have the classic Mega Man? So, what route do you maybe wanted to see this going, or do you want to stay to the classic, or do you want them to make their own thing? How do you see it?
I prefer for them to sort of make their own thing, just because although I prefer if they did X, but that doesn't make sense for a general audience. A general audience almost certainly knows Mega Man. A good handful won't know Mega Man X. And for if anyone watching, listening, Mega Man Classic, which is NES into some of SNES, only one game on SNES, is a 10-year-old boy. He's a little boy. He's a little boy that kind of volunteers himself to be robotically enhanced to save the world from Dr. Wily. Whereas X is an adult. He's a Reploid. He has his own emotions and he has more free will. which is getting a bit too much into it. My biggest concern is that classic Mega Man is a little boy, and while there's movies like Shazam that were great, now you're giving me I would fear that it was a little bit too much geared towards children, because I can't think of the last movie that was centered around a pre-teenager that really that I really loved, especially also like a crime fighter. I'm hoping it'll take some lessons from Battle Angel Alita, or Alita Battle Angel.
Yes, that was a great movie, man. I believe we skipped that one when you asked on our last episode if there was any anime movies that actually hit the bar for us. I believe, to be honest with you, that's the one. If you ask me, anime movies that had hit the bar with you guys, that's the one. Battle Angel Alita was amazing. If you guys haven't seen that movie, to the listeners or the viewers, go watch it right now. Like, that movie deserves a lot of love, and I believe it was like underwhelmed, but people should give it a chance. It's really good.
Just what I was saying about kind of making it their own thing. Mm-hmm. I think in my perfect world, they would make it an origin story, because why wouldn't they? It has to. I'm sure it would.
They need to.
Maybe age him up a little bit to like 14. Maybe he's 14, 15, and Roll is like, and make Roll like 12, and then make Mega Man 14, 15, and then have it be not serious, not like a hardcore serious movie. It's a video game movie. It's going to be like in the same vein as Sonic, I hope. Yeah. And then have him understand that he's got a responsibility to save the world, and get the suit. And then probably, like, maybe it would be really cool if a good portion of the movie is him going up to Cutman or Gyro Man or whatever, and then like,
that'd be amazing. Yeah,
and then say like an hour in, he gets Cutman's power, or 45 minutes, 50 minutes in, he kills Cutman, he absorbs his power, he realizes, or he understands, or however they want to do it, that he not only has his own powers with the Buster Cannon and everything, but then also he takes other people's powers, and then maybe there's Windman or whoever, and then that that fight happens, or he's like, okay, and then he beats him with Cutman's power or whatever, and then gearing towards the end of whatever they do all the filler with, it's leading up to like Wily's castle or something, and that's kind of the hey, I hope this movie makes enough money, because then we can see Wily, like,
I wanted to tackle the music also, man. I don't know about you.
Yeah, that's another complaint I had about Sonic. They just didn't really, outside of the very end, they didn't really put any Genesis music in. It's like, come on.
Maybe it's because of copyright infringement or something, but they need to. It's part of what's gonna get those guys and those feelings into the nostalgia train. Like, Mega Man has such an amazing soundtrack. I believe that one of the most remember and fun soundtracks of the 8-bits era was Mega Man. Period. Amazing soundtrack. Really, really great songs. Also, I don't know if you know this, Chris, I was reading into that article as well. Matt Tomlin, which is the writer for The Batman, is working on the script for the Mega Man movie.
Great. That's
well, again, we haven't seen anything from The Batman because it hasn't been released. We're talking about Pattinson's Batman, but he helped wrote the script, and he's a new coming writer, so he want to tackle this as well. So honestly, if he's working on something as cool as Batman, I just can hope that he is a fan as well of Mega Man, and they can just deliver justice. Who knows? But
we've seen the trailer now. We're just not unpackaging it until next week.
Yeah, and we're not gonna dive.
I'll just say it's looking good. Like, if this guy is behind that, 2 thumbs up, man.
Yeah. Definitely.
I also think that there's been enough failures in video games and Pokemon and anime movies, etc. There's been so many failures, and we're at such a, I think, pretty good place in media right now.
I hope, man. I'm so far the latest movies I don't have that big of an issue with. I believe they're learning how to translate these characters to what general audiences might like, so they don't flop. because these are amazing characters. I believe it's just working on the delivery that has been an issue for all these years. So man, just hoping.
Did you watch the Power Rangers movie? The new one?
No, I'm a big fan of Power Rangers. I missed that one. I don't know why. I did miss that one. I believe I heard that it wasn't that good, so I decided to skip it because at that time at the movie theaters there was so many things that I could watch instead.
Yeah.
And that's the main reason that didn't got me to it. But it's not because I didn't want to. I had the desire to go and watch it, but just because there was other options, I got distracted. And
you should watch it.
I need to. Yeah, no, definitely I will.
That's one of those with like Alita, or not Alita, but like that's one of the ones where I kind of went in with zero expectations because I assumed it wouldn't be great. But Power Rangers was great, and that's teenage robot type people. Like that movie was cool. They can do Mega Man justice in 100 different ways. They can also fail in 100 different ways. And because I'll tell you what I have equipped is, so I'm ready to see the trailer and go, never mind. I don't want to, I won't
bother.
I'm walking on eggshells, man. I'm like, if they come out with the trailer and it looks stupid, I'm like, well, there's never going to be a Mega Man movie. Like,
I mean, wait, you can still, according to Twitter world and with the Sonic experience, we still can complain, and maybe things change before the movie gets released. So let's hope fans just be vocal. If you don't like what you see, just be freaking vocal and see what happens, because right, and this time's 2020, anything is possible, apparently.
The good thing too is plot-wise, I think they can do a lot more with Mega Man than they can with Sonic, because Sonic, while he has a story,
so Sonic is more silly. I believe Mega Man, you can actually dive into deep layers of good storytelling.
If you get into Mega Man's world, Mega Man Classic or X or .exe or any of the Mega Mans, they all have cool story. We all love Sonic, but he rescued the Chaos Emerald. Then it's done, Mega Man has plot. Mega Man has other characters that he can be around. I mean, for the love of God, introduce Proto Man somewhere in there. Have Dr. Light be the mentor.
Zero's Mega Man X. I'm sorry, Proto Man, Dr. Light, Dr. Wily's. That competition, because basically they were like rivals in science. And to me, they could build just so much into that. Just get two amazing actors, like with great, skills when it comes to maybe drama, competition, tension, some great scenes there with Dr. Wily and Dr. Light. That's going to spark any kids from the 80s nostalgia train high up, and you guys going to make a lot of money. Just follow that recipe, because merchandise-wise, Mega Man has been selling stuff for years. There's no movies, and look at all the stuff that Chris has, and look at what I got because of Chris.
It's not even pre-planned. This is just every episode. This is the shit. I have this. I don't even like Funko Pops, and I have this for some reason. This is on it. Like, none of this is planted for this episode. I just own all this shit, and this is just right here. There's more around my house.
So we will be watching you guys, whoever is making this movie, and we will be keeping an eye on you, because we're interested and we're willing to give you our money. But please, just listen to the fandom, just respect the characters, and we are going to be all behind you.